What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So today I want to do a quick video. I just want to give you a little bit more information when it comes to COLA for Social Security. So if you're on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, veterans, you all will be a part of this COLA increase. And we'll be hearing about this on Thursday. So we'll talk a little bit more about it. We do have some new numbers that have come in, and then I'm going to do some calculations. I still have people in the comments asking me, hey, can you calculate certain numbers? So we're going to go ahead and do that. But first off, if I can ask you to do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell notification, and then click all when you hit the bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime I put out videos. I do daily videos, so that means if you subscribe and hit that little bell notification and click all, you're going to get notified anytime I put out a video. It's very crucial this week because we're looking at COLA. We'll find out the COLA numbers on Thursday. We'll go over the time and everything as well. And then after that video, I'm going to do some calculations as well. So let's go ahead and let me just move over to my screen here. Okay, so here's an article from Motley Fool. Here's precisely when Social Security raise for 2023 will be announced. Okay, so a few key things that I want to focus on, and this is some interesting information here. It says, with Social Security, the poverty rate among aged Americans is 9%. It would be closer to 38% without Social Security. So you can see how beneficial Social Security is to every American, and the hope is that we're all putting into the system, right? We're all paying through our payroll tax when we're working, and then when we get to the age where we can retire, hopefully it will keep us above the poverty line. Okay, moving down, I just want to talk a little bit about some of the dates that are important. Obviously, October 13th, so Thursday is an important date. And they also give us the time here, which is, okay, so here it is, Thursday, October 13th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when the Bureau of Labor Statistics will be putting out this information, and I will be putting a video out right after that. I was going to do a live stream, but I'm not going to do the live stream because I want to actually be able to focus on this, do the calculations, and then come back to you. We should also be getting information from the Social Security Administration on Thursday, and they should be letting us know what COLA is for 2023. But once we have the numbers, once we get the CPIW numbers, then we can do the calculation. So I'll go ahead and do that. So make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell notification, click all, so you'll get that notification on Thursday as soon as it comes out, and you'll know, you'll be one of the first people to know what COLA will be for 2023. Okay. When it comes to this is something else that's interesting. So Social Security policy analyst Mary Johnson, and she is with the Senior Citizens League, or she works for the Senior Citizens League, and their prediction now is 8.7, which I find interesting because that's what my prediction has been. And you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, you go back, you'll see that I was predicting 8.7. So let's see what happens when it comes down to it. 8.7, 8.8, 8.6, somewhere around there. But I'm thinking 8.7 is probably what we'll be looking at when it comes to COLA. Now, if you guys have more questions or anything like that, post it down in the comments. It's going to be a very busy week when it comes down to it, because once we get those numbers, especially the CPI, not the CPIW, but when we get the CPI number, it always makes news. There's always a lot of people talking about it. The stock market goes either up or down depending on what it looks like. But this is very important. Everyone's focusing on this because we've had 2 months where we've seen the CPI go down. Okay, and so they're going to be looking at September. Is it going to continue to go down, or is it going to start an uptick? So it's always very interesting around this time when it comes to the CPI score. So Thursday is going to be very, very busy. And so I want to do some calculations. And the reason that I'm doing these is because people ask me, and I don't have any problem doing this. So if you do have a certain number, whatever you're receiving as far as your benefits, and you don't know how to do the calculations, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it right now. It's very, very simple. But if you do have a question, you want me to do the calculation, just put it in the comments, and I'll go ahead and address that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up. What I want to do is, because I did the average Social Security benefit. I've done this before, But when I did it the first time, I used a very, very conservative number. I used 8%. And so now I want to do it at 8.7. And the reason that I want to do that is because I want to see what it is and then let you guys know, because the last number that I put out was a little bit lower. It was, I think, $1,665 or something like that. Okay, so looking at this information, and I received different information before, it was on Google. I did the same Google search. It was in the 1500s, $1,542. I think that's probably what it was before. But looking at the top here, it looks like the $1,626.92. That's what we're going to go with, because that's what it's saying. Okay, now survivors, it's $1,596. It's a little bit less, but we'll do the $1,626. So we'll calculate that real quick, and all you need to do is you're going to do it by percentage. So you need to times it by a percentage, and we're going to do 8.7. Okay, so 0.087 times $1,626, and then you get that average there. That average, not the average, but you get the total there, $141.46. So we're just going to add that to the 1,626, and then we'll get our total. So $1,767. That's what the anticipation is with that 8.7. Okay, so that's one number. Now I do want to do another. I had someone ask me in the comments, $264 is what they're receiving, and I believe it's SSI. So if that's what you're receiving, we're going to do the 0.87. Okay, and this 0.087, this is 8.7. That's what that means, times $264, and that equals $22. And so we're going to add that to $264, and we come up with a total of $286. So those are the two calculations. Now, if you guys have if you want me to do a calculation right before we find out this information when it comes to COLA, go ahead and put in the comments. I will do those, okay? I'll do some future videos throughout the week, and we're going to start talking about some other things as well. And student loans is something that I've been tracking, so we're waiting to hear more information when it comes to that. I know that might not apply to a lot of people in the audience, but I am still going to cover that. If you guys have any requests as far as different things that you want me to cover, let me know down below. And one more thing, and I've had a few people in the comments making this statement as far as, well, it doesn't matter what COLA is because Medicare Part B will be going up. That's not true. So it's not going up. Medicare Part B is not going up this year. It's actually going down by about $5.20 per month. That's due to what happened last year, where it went up by like $21, $22. So you will see a decrease in Medicare Part B. So this COLA that you're receiving now it's going to be better for a lot of people, because a lot of people do have that complaint. When COLA goes up, Medicare Part B goes up. And in this year, it's not going to happen. So that should be good news for a lot of people. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, post them down below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell notification. Thursday will be very, very busy, and you're going to want to get that information as soon as it comes out. That's all I have for you guys. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.